have now tuned into Insight Sundays, the show that brings you relevant news, youth topics with a new mission and focus for our communities. Here is your host, Adrian Mickens.
What's going on, Indianapolis? It's your main man, Adrian Mickens, here with the first edition of Insight Sundays on 2017. Today's guest is...
Hey guys, I'm Ambur James.
Ambur James is in the house, y'all. We have another spectacular show, as we always do. For all the guests out there, please excuse my voice. It is a little raspy right now because I am getting over a cold, so please excuse that. But as always, we're going to get right into our sponsorship. So I want to give a shout out to Andrew J. Brown Academy, Buttons and Bows Hair Salon, Bethesda Southeast Campus, Studio 14 Hair Salon, Sam Ash Music Store, in Beach Grove Bible Church. All right, so Indianapolis, once again in studio today, we have the lovely Miss Ambur James in the house. We have a spectacular show. I promise you it'll be full of humor. She is definitely funny. I've known her for quite some time now, and every time I see her, she always makes me laugh, and she definitely is the person who lights up the room. But that's not what we're here talking about today. What we're talking about is your company that you, I won't say just started. I know it's probably been going for some time, but you just taking it to the next level. So who is your company? What is it? How did it all come about?
Okay, it's like you said, it's more than a company, it's a brand.
Mm-hmm.
This is a brand that I started a few years ago, and it started out as a style team. We had barbers, beauticians, makeup artists, and fashion stylists, and we were called the Paparazzi Ready Style Team.
Mm-hmm.
So we started off with that, and then from that, that team included a few of my friends and my sister. She was a part of it. She was the wardrobe stylist. And then after a while, it got so popular, the brand, that it just blew up. And so from that, we started... my sister started the boutique, which was the Paparazzi Ready Boutique.
Uh-huh.
We had events such as the Paparazzi Ready presents the Greenhouse Effect with Just Will.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a cosmetic line. Well, I still have one. It's in hiatus right now, but it was Paparazzi Ready Cosmetics.
Okay.
And so now we have moved to the Paparazzi Ready Glam Bar,
mm-hmm.
which is more than a beauty shop, barber shop.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to take the regular Smegler Degler beauty shop
mm-hmm,
to a whole new level. We'll be having makeup classes there.
Wow.
How do you
know that? All right.
Pop-up shops there, classes, events, photo shoots for like a glamour shot, if I can say that. Y'all remember the little glamour shots back in the day where they had you looking like,
I told you, here go the comedy.
Well, they had, the wrong foundation and stuff, honey, looking like you was going to be buried. But we're going to take it to the next level to where you're going to actually wear the your shade foundation and some beautiful makeup.
Yeah.
And that we have our resident, well, we'll say she's the head of the cosmetic. The makeup part will be Miss Erica Barnett.
Okay.
She's our makeup person.
So in order to be, I guess, to get registered or signed up for the makeup classes, do you have to be already going to school at a beauty school, or how does that come about? Can you just walk in and get some information and, be a part of the program?
See, now that sounds real regular to me, Adrian.
Okay.
I'm not regular, but no, the makeup class is for everyone. It's kind of teach yourself how to be paparazzi ready.
Gotcha.
Everybody don't have, make a phone call and have a makeup artist just on deck. So we're going to teach you how to, glam yourself up. And so anybody can come. We always have refreshments. We have vendors there. Mm-hmm. So it's not just a regular makeup class. We do it.
No. Like what you said is very important because, in the industry that we're in, obviously, which is entertainment, we're always on the go. We're always on the move. Now, obviously, I'm not a woman, but you, on the other hand, are, and so that hardship when you're trying to get from one show to the next, and you gotta fix your makeup, you gotta fix your hair and different things like that. So I can definitely see how that could come into play. So all the ladies out there who's listening, especially if you're in entertainment, you definitely want to get signed up for this makeup class to be able to learn how to obviously do your makeup, but learn how to do it effectively and on the fly, so you're not walking around looking, I guess as we say, messy, or what's the new
messy,
what's the new word for messy?
I'm here for messy.
All right, so I mean, as far as, do you have any like nail techs and stuff in there, or how's that work?
Yeah, we just opened, so we haven't extended invitation for a nail tech yet, because we're still trying to find the perfect stylist, still upbeat personality, of course, glamorous, honey.
Yeah.
We won't. So I'm very carefully handpicking my staff, so it'll be, a one-stop shop for everybody. Everybody be satisfied, and it'll meet the expectations of when you think of a glam bar. What do you think? You think, I want my stylist fly and upbeat, and this and this and that. So we're steady building my team. We're still looking for stylists. We're still looking for barbers, makeup artists, and lash techs at this time. And then, as time progresses and we get the team, then we'll go to the nail part.
I got you. So let's dive in a little bit deeper. What made you want to get into I want to say hair, because I know you kind of do it all. What made you want to get into the beauty industry? Were you doing something else like in high school? And because everybody, like even my fiance, she didn't start off, by doing hair straight out of high school. She didn't do that till later on in her 20s. I mean, it's her passion and calling now. So, I mean, how'd that work for you? Is it something that you knew you always wanted to do, or how'd that work?
I can honestly say I came out of the womb combing hair.
All right.
I've been doing hair, getting paid, honey, twos and fews since I was like 15. I started out chopping off my Barbie's hair, shaving her hair on one side, crimping and primping. And I don't know how to do nothing else. So, and from 15, I'll be 40 this year. I have been doing hair.
Wow. If you can hear me out there, she does not look for it. I promise you. And this ain't to flatter her while she's in there. I promise you, she does not look for you. I didn't even know that.
Thank you. I'm going to take it.
Okay. See, that's why you guys should sign up for the makeup and beauty class. Make you look 10 years younger. Everybody who's out there. So, all right. So as far as, you transition, into the salon, different things like that. Where do you see this salon going in the next, I'm going to say 5 years? And the reason why I say that is because for anybody who's in business, there's that certain saying, if you're in business for 2 years, you can do X, Y, and Z. If you're in business for 5, you can do X. If you're in 10, you got something really going here. So where do you see yourself in this business in the next 10 years? Because I mean, it's really nice. Like I've seen what you have posted and different things like that. So what do you see in the next 10 years or 5 years? I'm sorry, 5 years.
Well, honey, I'm glad you asked, because like Mother said earlier, she's 40, honey. So what I see myself, because this is not my first rodeo with a salon. I had a salon before, and I had a heavy hand in my first salon, and now this being my second, you kind of get the lessons and, all of that. So that's why I'm strategically building my team, because once I get it to where I want to be, baby's ready to retire.
Okay, all right. Retiring by 50 or under, before 50?
About 45. You
45,
said
5 years. There we go.
So, I'm looking to have a Paparazzi ready Glam Bar East, a Paparazzi ready Glam Bar West.
There we go.
South Side. We're coming to a hood near you.
Hey, no, seriously. I mean, we definitely need to put things more in our inner cities. A lot of the times in the African American community, we think that going to the outskirts is going to be more beneficial to us. I get the logic behind why a lot of African Americans may think that way. But what you're failing to realize is that you're literally taking the money from an area and putting it in another area. It's called money circulation, and you're not circulating it between the African American community. So what do we mean by that? If you get your check and you go up north and buy products because it's just so convenient, or it's easy for you to do that, to buy those products in that area, why don't you stop by Paparazzi Glam Bar and buy the products? It's on your way, but you just feel comfortable going to, these certain areas and getting these products.
The Glam Bar is in the heart of the hood.
Okay.
It's in the heart of the hood. So definitely you can see it from the street when you come that it's not an ordinary beauty shop. I definitely added glitter to the neighborhood. So, Yeah, so even if you are a hood person or a urban person, I would say you're gonna feel like a celebrity when you leave. You're gonna feel like you're somewhere not in the hood. You're gonna feel like you're up north at the Glam Bar because it's really a glamorous place to be. Stylish, glamorous, and you're gonna get quality product, quality service, and you're gonna look the part. So even though you're probably gonna have to keep looking out the window to make sure you're still in the hood.
Now I seen one posting that you had on Facebook of like a mural painting that you got on a wall or something like that. Explain that. Like, I know you said it's just like a big staple, like you just can't miss it driving down the street. So who painted it? Give him or her the credit. What's going on with that?
Yeah, myself painted it. My boyfriend painted it, and my daughter. We just painted it. I actually had a famous Indianapolis painter here, the Paint Junkie. I don't know if y'all ever heard of him, but he pretty much, I'm sure you have, he does everybody's stuff. But he actually came and gave me a consultation and gave me tools on how to do it myself, because he's such a perfectionist. The wall is not a flat surface, so I was going to pay him to do it. He was like, you can do this yourself. And so, me being an artist as it is, I took what he gave me and I put some stank on it. Gotcha.
I see. Well, that's awesome. So what we're going to do right now is Indianapolis. Once again, you already know where to find us. That is on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, or Twitter. And also this year on Twitter, we're going to start a new thing so you guys can keep up with us. It's called Motivational Mondays. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. And when we come back, we are going to introduce the newest member to Soul Hits Communications, the newest radio personality here with Harambe Productions. We will be back here in just a second. Welcome back, Indianapolis. Once again, it's your main man, Adrian Mickens. And we are still here with the All-Star Studded Show with Paparazzi Ready Glam Bar. But on this second segment, we are going to introduce the newest team member to Soul Hits Communications. I know if you guys tuned into the last broadcast of 2016, I reminded everybody that the name of Soul Hits Entertainment was changing over to Soul Hits Communications. As always, as I said before, the company has evolved into something pretty great and pretty wonderful here for the city of Indianapolis and nationally. But nevertheless, let's get right into it. In the house today, we have MzMuah in the house today. Say what's happening.
Hey, y'all. How you doing?
All right. That's all right. So, my question is, what made you want to become a radio personality? What drove you to want to do that?
I think radio is kind of in my blood. I have been in radio in some way for the last 10 years, just studying from high school on up. Okay. And so when I got an opportunity within this last year to get back into it, I said, why not? So I've been hitting the ground running. It's pretty fun. I really enjoy what I do.
That's awesome. So I know also too as well, in adjacent to Insight Sundays that you have a program of yourself weekly.
Yes.
Is it weekly or just
it is weekly?
Weekly that you do. State that and your company and everything that you have going on.
So the name of my company is Lipstick Entertainment, and the name of my show is Lipstick Entertainment Presents Queen, and it is on New Beats Radio every Tuesday from 7 to 9.
All right. So once again, Indianapolis, MzMuah, she will be doing a lot of our sponsorship and advertising here for the company. She is awesome. She is a great person to get a chance to know. So you can definitely find her on Facebook at, I know you got 2 different pages or one that you specifically like people to go to.
I have 3. My personal page is Ryan MzMuah Wilson. Or you can follow me at Lipstick Entertainment, or you can follow me at Lipstick Entertainment Presents Queen.
All right. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna kind of combine you guys together because you guys don't understand. The sisters are in the house. They just had their own Paparazzi Ready Glam photo shoot. So working together, based upon what we were just talking about, how it's kind of divided, in the community. How do you guys outside of what you guys do individually, I know you guys do like some comedic type stuff together. So how do you guys pretty much gel together that you can share some insight with the African American community to stop fighting against one another and work with one another with different projects?
Well, me personally, I like working with like-minded people. There's a saying that said, if you surround yourself with 9 winners, chances are you're going to be the 10.
There we go.
I always like to surround myself with people who are positive energy and are doing things. And if it's something that I can help you with what you got going on and vice versa, then, it's just a networking event. And so if her thing is to a Christmas drive or something, I'm gonna do what I can to help. And she knows the entertainment things that I do, and of course I'll bring her in on what I got going on too. And anybody else who's got something positive going on or you can feed off of, just building each other up. So.
No, that's absolutely true. I know MzMuah, we've had a couple of discussions, and I know that your main mission with your personal company is to empower young ladies and women as a whole. What would you say is a camaraderie of sisterhood to work together? We have that certain saying that women are the worst ones when it comes to not working with one another, or they're the most jealous. So what would you say to kind of make sure the young ladies and women kind of bond together and work together a little bit more instead of having jealous streaks when somebody is doing something a little bit more better than the other?
I would just say, if you want to be a winner, like Ms. James said, you have to surround yourself with winners and be everything that people that are around you think that you're not going to be. Like women, for some reason, we get a bad rap for being catty, for being jealous, for being hurtful, for being all of these things. So me personally, my personality is to be the exact opposite. Now, there are a few, if I don't like you, it's over with. But for the most part, I try to really get along with everyone and work with people that are on the same page as me, and we're moving forward and we building each other up. And I think that's one of the reasons why Amber James is such a great friend of mine. She's my big sister. She really is, because she is the exact same way. There is no shade with her. We just come together and we do business, and all women can't do that, but I'm thankful for the ones that can. So what I would say is, if you are open to other women, then just be open to them and build a network of queens.
And as an outsider, looking in, for everybody who can hear me once again, for all the public out there, Amber really truly is a great person. Like she really is. I'm really not saying I'm not saying it just to say it. Her personality is very charismatic, and I'm gonna be honest, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
Thank you.
I've probably known Amber maybe about 3 to 4 years now. When you go to the Paparazzi Ready Glam Bar, I promise you, if you go in sad, you will come out happy. I guarantee it. Amber will put a smile on your face in some kind of way. She always looks out. She looked out for me, when this was early in my pre-DJ early years. But she was, always there and always looked out for me, always motivated me, even when something went wrong. She just let me know to keep it pushing and keep it moving. So, again, Paparazzi Ready Glam Bar, it is open. We got to tell them the location, the phone number, how to get in touch, social media. Let's get it.
Paparazzi Ready Glam Bar is located at 4539 East 21st Street. We have barbers. Just Will King is a barber there. We have Red. Terry Majors is there. We have a little older lady, Miss Shirley. She's there. And myself for right now. So I do want to extend an invitation to any up and coming or any. I don't want you to think you have to be a veteran, but if you just got a good spirit and a little jazzy glamour about yourself, I want to extend an invitation for anybody who wants to join our team. We'll be happy to have somebody like you.
So AKA, if you moody, don't come sign up. I can tell you right now. If you moody or uptight, don't come sign up, because that's not Amber's ammo. So once again, we do appreciate everybody for tuning in to Insight Sundays. Again, for all of our sponsors, which is Andrew J. Brown Academy, Buttons and Bows Hair Salon, Bethesda Southeast Campus, Arnest Menswear, Studio 14 Hair Salon, Sam Ash Music Store, and Beach Grove Bible Church. Please tune in next week. We will have another special edition for the future of our nation. As we know, President Trump will be inaugurated come next week. So please tune in to Insight Sundays next week so that we can discuss what we're going to do for the future of our nation. This is Adrian Mickens signing out.